like this, 'cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one more night, I'm gonna leave out loud goodbye.
This gonna be the type of night they make.
What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Mr. Von. Mr. Von's Channel Sweatbox. We back. We live. We active here on the channel. Yes, indeed. You know how we do. It's time to talk about Rick and Morty. Season 5, episode 3. Now, let me make sure I get this right. A Rickconvenient Mort is what it's called, because it's a play on an inconvenient truth. So I think it's called a Rickconvenient Mort. It was a tough. They be tongue twisting you with the titles of these episodes, boy. But man, this episode was another. Let me just be clear. So far, this season has been 3 for 3. We've had 3 hilarious episodes and 3 very different episodes. So this episode there was no dimension hopping in this one. We was on Earth the whole time, and it was a very Morty centric episode. The B storyline with Summer and Rick was just debauchery. It was so bad. It was hilariously funny, but so bad. But the main story, as you've seen, they leaked the cold open, so a lot of if you hadn't seen them, well, first this is a spoiler review, so we're talking about anything. But in the cold opening, you see they're just doing a play on Captain Planet and the Planeteers, and oh my God, it's just Planetina, man. Morty starts to date Planetina, and then you find out first of all she's really into Morty, which is awesome. But then you find out that the Planetines or the Planetines, the Planeteers, I don't remember what they call them. I think they were called the Tina Teens. I don't remember. Anyway, they're all adults now. Morty's like, oh, I thought they'd be young. She's like, they've been summoning me since the 90s. So, and now they've got a tour bus and they're just using her for corporate sponsorship and just totally abusing her and everything. It's just so bad. It's so bad. But she's into Morty though. She's into Morty, and I thought that was hilarious. Not that she was into Morty, I just thought their relationship in general was hilarious. The way they're texting each other, it was just like, oh, it was genuinely cute though. It was cute. When she was like, when she's texting Morty, he's like, yeah, I'm having trouble sleeping. She's like, open the window, the breeze will let you in. And then, yeah, I was like, oh, is Morty clapping cheeks? Is they about to let Morty clap cheeks? Now, let's be clear. There have been other episodes where it has been implied that Morty clapped cheeks. You know what I'm saying? When Rick and Morty went to Atlantis in the Tales from the Citadel episode, when they get back, they both proclaim how they how they both got some of that mermaid puss. And then in the episode where they have all the toxicness removed out of him, and he ends up moving in with that chick in the New York apartment. It's heavily implied that they was clapping cheeks. So, you know what I'm saying? Is this Morty's first time clapping cheeks? We're gonna say yeah, but we're gonna say no. Kinda, it's a gray area. But regardless, he definitely clapped. They definitely heavily implied again that Morty was clapping cheeks. So shouts out to Morty and his cheek clapping abilities, leveling up. In the B storyline, Summer and Rick go on they travel to 3 different planets that are all going through apocalypses. All their planets are ending. One's getting sucked into a black hole. One's getting hit by a meteor, and I don't remember what the third one was, but they're all having these huge end of the world parties. And Rick and Summer go there to just get their freak on. When they was in the car, they was mimicking I was cracking up, man. This show does way too much. They go way too far. I love how both Summer and Morty was just mad at their parents for not letting them do anything. They both leave when Morty. First of all, when Summer left, she said, "Later, suck my bigger tit." Cause you remember she got the mismatched titty sizes now because she tried to use the machine on her titties. Summer's a gangster, bro. She be having the one-liners this season. She said, "Suck my bigger tit." Oh, and then when Morty leaves, and he's just so petty, he just slams the door like 3 times, like, yeah, yeah. I was like, bro, you guys are the worst children ever. And then to just combine that, Beth and Jerry are the worst parents ever. Jerry was like, I'll go get the wine. She was like, thank you. Oh, it was so funny. So then Morty flies out to meet Planetina, and then he realizes that she's with the kids. She's like, I got kids, and he's like, oh, that's okay. I like kids. I'm a kid. Oh, but then the Planetina, the Planeteers are all grown up, and like I said, they're all just using her for corporate sponsorship. And so when they find out that she's hooking up with Morty, they're like, nope. They try to kidnap Morty and take him to and the dude with the fire ring tries to kill Morty. Morty bites off this dude's finger, uses the fire ring, kills him, and I was like, oh, I already knew what was going to happen. As soon as I saw he killed the dude, I was like, yep, I already know where this is going. So then, which is one of the best scenes of the episode, Morty disguised as a pizza delivery guy sneaks into the Planeteers headquarters and just murders all of them and takes all their rings, and he's got all the rings on his head like Thanos, bro. I was dying. I was cracking up. I was like, Morty's doing the most. So then he summons her, and then he goes back home, and he's like, yeah, Mom, we're going to live together. Beth is like, no, you're not. She's not living here. You're way too young for this. So then Morty just flashes on her, and then they dip. And then it shows the little montage of her and Morty going around the world saving everybody and you know what I'm saying, saving the planet. And then you see she starts to get more extreme when she starts slashing tires on the freeway and makes everybody walk. And then when she like firebombs a congressman's house, Morty's like, oh, this is getting dark. I was like, yeah. And then the coal miners, man. The coal miners, she went Super Saiyan on the coal miners. It just, bro, when she went Super Saiyan, I was like, oh no! And she just started burning everybody. You can see it in Morty's eyes. He was crying. I was like, yo, this went dark. And it went dark. I mean, they was not playing. Morty was legit hurt. He was crying. He left her. He was like, I can't even talk to you no more. I can't even talk. And she comes to the window. He's like, no, we cannot be together. You killed 300 people. She was like, you killed people too. He's like, yeah, they were trying to sell you and he tried to murder me. It's a big difference. Although, I feel like Morty's being a bit of a hypocrite because just 2 weeks ago, you was wiping out a whole pocket dimension for some wine. But I digress. This dude, Morty, breaks up with her, fam. Like, legit breaks up with her. And the episode ends with him. It was the realest moment of it. It was the most motherly we've ever seen Beth, because Beth comes in and she's like, oh, he's legit crying. This was a dark episode, man. Not to mention the undertones of global extinction that the show kept hinting at. You know what I'm saying? As far as, oh my god, this was a dark episode. Summer and Rick's storyline and the Beef storyline, they're at the different apocalypses, and the whole motto was, we're just hooking up a random, no connection, no commitment. Yeah, Rick's automatically finds some alien chick that he's in love with, and he's bringing her back to the ship and traveling to the next planet. She cracks up because all she says is, hello. And the reason why Rick is so into her is because she got titties on her arm, bro. This show is so stupid. And then at one of the, I think it was the last planet. It was the last planet. So the last planet, Summer's irritated because Rick's all in love with this girl, and they're not being commitment free. So she gets into the ship and she goes and she stops the apocalypse. And she comes back down. She's like, yeah, now what? Now what you gonna do? And Rick is like, she still loves me, and our girl was like, goodbye. I was dying. Rick was like, you cold-hearted. Oh man, this show is so funny. But on that last planet, dude, when they was having the giant orgy, oh boy was like, I'm having gay sex with my dad, it's great. And then they don't die, and then the post-credit scene was him going to work the next day. And he was talking to his dad, And his dad was like, yeah, mom's not really talking to us right now. She's like, why? Because we had sex? Yeah, because we had sex with each other. Yeah, that's understandable. This show is so dark, bro. Oh, Rick and Morty got so many issues, man. They got issues upon issues. But this is another funny episode. While still super dark. I mean, it was a super dark and fun. Only Rick and Morty can do dark and funny in the same episode and just make it work. Because that Morty storyline, especially at the end, I was like, dang, Morty. I genuinely felt bad for him. But then the Summer and Rick storyline was just filled with so much debauchery. It was just like, yeah, they needed to balance that out. That was nuts. But let me know what y'all thought of this episode. Another good episode. We 3 for 3, man. Next week we'll see what we got. Oh man, it's so funny. So until next time, make sure you click those notifications, like, share, and subscribe, man. Share it to your friends. Tell them about it so they can come watch. Check out the travel vlogs. Vegas is still going up. And until next time, you know how we do.
I'm a girl to the ends with you. I'm a girl to the end with you. I'm a girl.